Race 2 coming to the line. There's a little bit of history being made here at Thruxton today because pole position, Gary Bryan with Tom Bryant. Gary Bryant's been racing sidecars for many, many years, including the TT. Over here, this young man, Todd Ellis with Chaz Richardson. Todd Ellis is Gary Bryant's stepson. He grew up as a nipper in the sidecar paddock, and that's what you get. He almost beat the old man in race 1. Can he do it in race 2? Father and stepson go head to head.
And it's a beautiful day here for race 2. The sun is out, everybody's on slick tyres. You can see perfectly dry circuit. Great racing, reverse grid. So Todd Ellis and Gary Bryan across the front row. Tim Reeves, you can bet, will come hurtling through, but they're all tucked in now. Rupert Archer from row 2 gets a good start as well. Todd Ellis on the inside. Look at the bunch. Oh, there goes Tim and Tristan Reeves round the outside of Ricky Stevens, who got boxed in. Chris Walker is ahead of him. Matt McLaurin and AD Hope on the Blue Machinery bike come under the Ben Holland hammer. Ben Holland goes well here at Thruxton, but less so than I expected in the first race. I would have thought he'd have been a bit quicker, but he couldn't find his way through the traffic. Steve Kershaw, Stuart Clark then following Ricky Stevens, who in turn is shadowing Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes. These are remarkable shots. Ben Holland, Stuart Ramsey going past Gary Bryan, underneath Gary Bryan, up to second place they are. Second place, they're getting their heads down this time, and they've left Ricky Stevens absolutely in their wake. He cannot muscle his way past Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes. Let's have a look though. He's on the inside. Is there room? Yes, there is. Sneaks past out in the country here, the fastest part of the circuit. This is devilishly tough on passengers. Ben Holland with Tim Reeves right with him, and Reeves goes through on the inside. That Carl Cox Motorsport Kawasaki is so quick. At the chicane, Ben Holland, Stuart Ramsey, Tim and Tristan Reeves, Gary Bryan, Todd Ellis, Chris Walker there right behind Ricky Stevens, and Kershaw not getting the best run on these guys, but through go Ricky Stevens again. Another place, up they go. They've really got to get their heads down and chase Reeves if they're going to do anything about even remotely considering retaining this championship. Kershaw looking underneath Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes. Just watch the passenger action here. Hawes over the rear wheel, getting the drive down. Chris Walker's taken to the sidecars very, very well indeed on the Santander Salt Kawasaki. In the drive, but he's getting away. What's up with Kershaw? What is up with Kershaw? There is an issue here. This bike is slowing. I would have expected Kershaw to be right on the back, but there appears to be an issue. They're getting away. Looks like Kershaw's race is run. Kershaw's race is run. That's a retirement. Oh, more mechanical woes for Steve Kershaw and Stuart Clark, and they can see their championship challenge just evaporating. Not so for this man. Tim Reeves leads Ben Holland. Ricky Stevens then up to third. In fourth place, it's Gary Bryan and Tom Bryant, and look at that. Todd Ellis, Charlie Richardson, right there on the back of Chris Walker and Ashley Hawes on a 600cc. 600cc Honda, as it happens. A lot of people have been calling it a Yamaha all season, but I'm reliably informed by Gary Bryan it is a CBR 600 Honda. Ricky Stevens and Ryan Charwood. There's Gary Bryan and Tom Bryant, of course. Neville Jones, former passenger early in the season, but Tom Bryant is having a bit of a change around and being tried out in 1 or 2 outfits. I think that young passenger has a bright future. 32, Gary Horsepole and Jimmy Connell having a right scrap with Rupert Archer and Steve Thomas on the Hannafin Suzuki. Gary Horsepole, former double F2 British champion. Rob Biggs and Ben Ransley in the thick of the action there. And Andy Peach and Ken Edwards as well. We are on board with Andy Peach and Ken Edwards. Still running Santander Salt, but also now running under the colours of Andy Peach's own company. Life Safety, which is security systems. Through he goes, underneath Roger Lovelock. Roger Lovelock and Rick Lawrence on their BMW having a one-off ride here. Are we going to see them back in the championship for 2018, maybe even more races from them this year, the man from Marlborough. Oh, what a sad sight. Kershaw and Clark parked out in the country. Terminal engine failure for them, it looks like. That McLaren 80 Hope then ahead of Andy Peach. We are on lap 5 of 8 on this 2.35 mile Thruxton circuit in glorious, glorious sunshine. This race, of course, being run at a much faster pace than the opener due to dry track conditions, great fat slick tyres, and an awful lot of horsepower. Rick Lance's leathers billowing in the wind, reminiscent of a bygone era, because he always wore leathers that billowed in the wind. Ricky Stevens through, taking another place, now up to second. Gary Horspool, Rob Biggs and Ben Ransley, also similarly adorned in Express Tyres livery. Gary Horspool, Jimmy Connell, a man who commutes on a regular basis from Scotland, here this weekend with his daughter, cooking in the camper van, and why not? No better place to be than the Hampshire countryside for a weekend away. Chris Walker, Ashley Hawes having another good fight here. Podium first time out. Are they going to be able to do anything about a podium this time out? Well, on lap 6 of 8, locked in a battle with Gary Bryan and Tom Bryant. They're going to have their work cut out to make it onto the podium, because Gary Bryan is just getting quicker and quicker all the time. Give him a good passenger and he'll show you what he can do. Oh, big twitch there. In the background, Maria Costello and Kirsty Hawkswell on their 600cc JG Speedfit Kawasaki. Chris Walker not able to find a way past here. His eyes very focused behind that visor. Leader on the final lap. In fact, the leading crew's now on the final lap. And Gary Bryan is doing a cracking job here, holding off the stalker. Race leaders again, Tim and Tristan Reeves. Becoming a habit, this. In fact, it's become a very regular habit. This will move their points tally on to 350 on completion of this lap. And Tristan Reeves very much enjoying racing here on the domestic stage. Very much a family man, doesn't like tramping all over the world in Europe. Likes to do it here at home, and he's doing a great job here at Thruxton. Up to the chicane for the last time for Tim and Tristan Reeves, with Philippe Gallien and Flavien Berton, the Frenchman, ahead of them. Belgian passenger. Over the line goes Tim and Tristan Reeves, just lapping the Frenchman. Runner-up spot for Ricky Stevens and Ryan Charwood, and it's a third place, step on the podium for Ben Holland and Stuart Ramsey. But there it is, another victory for the boys from Kent. Is there anyone going to stop them? Terrific. Stevens, Holland, that's the podium. Walker fourth, did get the better of Gary Bryan, but only just. Archer Horspool, look at that, 8th for Todd Ellis and Chaz Richardson, Cup winners again. Lovelock, these are in the points, these guys. Sam and Adam Christie, 14th place, second in the Cup race, and 19th this time for Maria Costello, another podium. After a long delay here at Thruxton, the third race got underway, and it was due to be an 8-lapper here, but things did not work out according to plan. As the outfits left the line and headed off down towards the complex, there was an absolutely massive coming together, which resulted in the biggest sidecar crash that I have seen in many, many years of racing. Huge, huge crash. Outfits destroyed, involving Rob Biggs and Ben Holland primarily, although several other sidecars were caught up in the melee, and you can see for yourselves just how serious that accident was. Incredibly, no one was seriously injured. It just took my breath away when I saw that, and I feared the worst, I have to say. But looking from the onboards, you can see what happened here. Rob Biggs moved across the track. The nose of Ben Holland went underneath. For the restart, would you believe it, on the warm-up lap, Dean Nichols and Kenny Cole upended, the result being that the entire race was abandoned and all of the outfits shepherded back to the pits. There will be no more sidecar racing from Thruxton this weekend.